What's up, guys? It's your boy Chef from Off the Dome. You can see I'm inside my parking lot today because, I never film inside my home. That's because I don't. Now I got roommates and whatnot, I don't want to make too much noise, and all that stuff. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about your boy August Alsina. He is on the episode of The Fall Off. Now, August Alsina, as we know, he does have some medical conditions. He recently said he couldn't even walk. And, it's sad to see his career go this way. And when his eye conditions started worsening, it seemed like that's what his true fall off was. But, then again, I'm like, there are some artists that have sickness and illnesses like Selena Gomez, mental health issues. We have Stevie Wonder, who's actually legit blind. So the blind thing, I'm not blaming him. I'm just saying as fans, if they really want to ride for him, that's not an excuse because Stevie Wonder's been blind all his life. So is Ray Charles. So being blind really doesn't stop your career if you think about it. It might stop him, it might, lessen his ability because he's a normally functioning eye-seeing man. And without that ability to see, he might feel, insecure, uncomfortable, whatnot. And I could get that from his standpoint. Well, for his fans to stop screaming and buying his music, especially when this thing called Life came out, that only debuted number 14 and sold less than 20K copies, I believe, first week. That's a huge problem because you're talking about a guy in August Alsina whose debut album went gold and sold 67 copies first week. And I believe that was before the whole streaming era. That was in mid-2014 before streaming really took effect on the charts like it used to. So this guy actually put some actual units for once. So it's kind of troubling to see a guy like August Alsina, who had everything lined up for him, fall off. Where did his career start? Artist from, I believe, Houston, Texas. I love this shit. With Trinidad James, a platinum single. It was a sleeper hit. No Love with Nicki Minaj in the remix. Okay, then we had Numb. Then we had also other appearances. His appearance of Hold Me Down with DJ Khaled. That happened in 2015, I believe. Testimony, number 2 debut album. Had fan favorites like Tattoos and other songs off the album. I've heard girls bumping August. Everybody was like, he's so sexy, he's so adorable, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, that's cool. Yes. And I thought he was a good singer, so it was good to see a man with talent actually go to the forefront. He was in that Trey Songz tank type conversation on singers. People actually admired what he did. And it just seems like when it was a disconnect. In 2015, we dropped this thing called Life, nearly a year and a half after his first album. No one cared. And his eyesight didn't completely deteriorate, so I want to know what was the problem. And that's why I'm talking to you guys. This episode of Fall Off isn't one where I can explain why he fell off. Because the time seemed right, he had decent sales and album sales. His sound didn't change up, but he wasn't corny. He always had an interesting topic. He could sell sexy. He was that dude. He was that R&B superstar. And there really wasn't anybody else really stopping him. You can say Chris Brown. Chris Brown was a veteran in the game. And he had no threat to August, so he embraced August. Trey Songz embraced August Alsina. The Weeknd, his dominance in 2015 couldn't really affect August. The Weeknd's more of like a dirty hip-hop / pop type of act. He's more grimy and slimy than August Alsina. He's more dark. There's nobody really that was in his lane that could have stopped August Alsina. The only thing I can say that could have stopped him is the fan base drying up, the lack of support. And I can honestly, it's kind of sad to see that. Especially with people like August Alsina and Fetty Wap in these recent cases. These are artists that, have a decent amount of talent. And they deserve better than what they got. But anyway, let me know what you think. It's your boy Chef from Off the Dome. Peace out.